What is up again, YouTube? Welcome back. It's your boy Trey about to do another reaction video. This one again, I'm gonna go back to the politics. This one is again from the dangerous ones. And as you can see it on the side right here. Midas Touch, Jack Coachella, Pondering Politics, Adam Mockler, Occupy Democrats, U.S. Democratic Socialists, Zachary. I watch a bunch of stuff, but a lot of it is politics. So today we're going to be checking into making fun of MAGA again. I love this. Because you know what? Every day we're dealing with, every single day it's something else. With this administration, from the Iran war, Epstein files, RFK, Pete Hegseth, war crimes. I mean, it just never ends. The corruption, the grifting, it never ends. So let's just take this time to make fun of MAGA Republicans. All right.
To vote Democrat. Jesus forgives people who vote. I went into the voting booth and I pulled the lever for the Democrat, and I was told that it would be a sin to vote Democrat. So I went out to my car and I prayed and I asked Jesus to forgive me for voting Democrat. And I'm here to proudly say to you Republicans, if you think it's a sin to vote Democrat, Jesus forgives people who vote Democrat.
Did this week knock you on your... Congratulations, you're not alone. I'm Jim Drastic.
I'm Tiffany Drastic.
I'm tired. I'm Nick Knudsen.
And today on The Dangerous One, this week, we heard from veterans, farmers, lifelong Republicans, and people...
Who else out there is tired? You remember when things used to be normal? I mean, before Trump, I don't care if it was Bush, I don't care if it was Clinton. I mean, you had some stuff, you had some bad stuff that you could really be angry about, but you can honestly say, I don't care about politics. Who cares? I'm not really worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's all hands on deck to save this country. I'm telling you right now. So who else is tired? Who else is fed up? Enough is enough. The day of reckoning. Like, I wish we didn't have to talk like this, but this is America and we're being torn apart. It's only been a year and a half. And things, every single day you wake up. Right now, as I speak, I'm sure there's something on the news about what else these people are doing. Trump, the Iran war, something else. He's probably going to be building or renaming a city after himself this week. Who fucking knows? But leave in a comment how you feel. Are you tired? Are you fed up? Are you motivated? If you guarantee that you're going to vote because it matters to you, please leave that in the comments below with a blue heart or something like that. Just give me your opinion, things like that. Because it's important. These things are important. If you don't like politics, I understand. You don't have to watch this one. But yeah, let's continue. Let's make light of it for once. It's hard to do.
Who got knocked down and still called in with the hope we all need.
Yes, we do.
So dust yourselves off, hydrate like an adult, and let's get dangerous. Welcome to the People's Hotline.
Hi, you guys.
Oh, my God.
So excited for a hotline show.
I know.
I do.
It's
Love
always
you
so
guys.
good to hear from you guys out there.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to all the members of the Danger Corps. Welcome to the family. Don't miss a dangerous moment. Hit like, subscribe, and the little bell to get notified each time we launch a new episode on the Dangerous Ones Network and on Really American. It means a lot to us.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
I'm ready for some calls.
I know, me too.
Yeah. All right. Where do we start?
This first one is anonymous, and she's got a great rant to kick off the show.
Oh, love it. Okay.
Hi, you know what? I've had enough. I've had enough of this fucking monster in the White House. I have let everybody go that has voted for him. I am so fucking done with this son of a bitch. You know what? I've been praying for his death. Now I'm praying that he lives long enough for Madam Karma to get our revenge. Okay,
love
I'm
it.
fucking done. I've had your number in my phone for over a year, and today it
Thank you. These are the people I want. I want to hear you in the comments. I asked you, are you fed up? Is enough enough? And look at the first call. I have not watched this video, not once. I didn't look over it. I didn't watch the first minute or nothing. But the vibe is there. We're fed up. Like, we're fucking fed up with this shit. Preach. Preach.
just I can't
Yep.
stand
I love
this
it.
motherfucker anymore. Thank you for letting me vent.
Oh my God.
Feels so good.
That's
when you
what
get
the
it out.
hotline is for.
Thank
Right?
you, Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Oh my
Thanks
God.
for calling.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for calling.
Yes.
Thanks for
There's the
finally
number.
using
Maybe I'll call
number.
in.
I love that
I
she's
have a
had
lot
it in
to
there a
say.
year.
I know,
Yeah.
me too. And she was like, "Today's the day."
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
like
God.
pro tip
By the
to
way, if
all
you like-
the other members of the Danger Corps.
If you're on the side of democracy and you're fed up with this shit, please support my channel. Leave a like so other people can see it. You know, the algorithm, all that good stuff. And just subscribe. It's 100% free. Just show some love and help me out. Because I'm going to continue to call this out. I'm done. I have to speak up. I have to speak up.
Just go ahead and put
Speak out for all of
503-212-4600
us.
in your phone as a contact. You
Program
never
it.
know when you're going to need
Yeah.
it.
Right.
You know?
Put it in as therapists. We
Yeah.
get that a lot.
Yeah.
And this is true. I'm not making this up. We've had people call and tell us that they have our number in their phone as emergency.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Remember when the
Yeah,
ice
that's
thing
right.
was
When
going
all the
on?
ice stuff was
well,
going
I mean, it's
down.
going on
Yeah.
now, but still.
Right.
Well, what a fantastic way to start.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the vibe is shifting out there. America's patience is waning.
You're not
Wearing a
kidding.
little
Yeah,
thin.
wearing a little thin.
Grandpa,
You could-
Grandpa shits his diapers in office.
Yeah,
you
I
can
think
hear it in her voice. She says,
I know.
I
And
was like,
she's not the
fuck.
only one, dude. I mean, it is stacks of calls coming in every single day.
Really? Yeah.
And like a lot of like Republicans, a lot of former MAGA. Like I'm sneaking them in the calls of the day. It's starting to be like, yeah, what the fuck? Because if I was MAGA, I'd be the most pissed about
Yeah.
all of this because their whole lives.
It was-
That's what I always say. I always say the thing that can possibly save this country, the moment in time where this country finally steps over a hurdle that's been, cures the cancer that we've been facing for centuries. This racist, bigoted, stupidity, idiocracy crap. When Republicans finally, of course, MAGA's MAGA, they're not going to change. But when Republicans finally are pissed off and they are fed up, they can go from being the ones that did this to the ones that saved this country. So if you're a Republican out there and you're thinking, you know what, I'm fucking fed up too, you are the ones that can make the difference now. Speak up, speak out, and you should be pissed off. You should be pissed off. This motherfucker lied to you. They talk to you and treat you like idiots. They grift off of you. I can go on and on. I'm just waiting for the time where a large swath of Republicans are like, we're pissed off. Now we're in the streets protesting. Now we're demanding change or impeachment or whatever the case may be. Step up. You can go from the ones that don't deserve forgiveness or the ones that we can thank in the end for being that huge part of the change for the better of America to save this country. So yeah, that's why I love this channel.
It's all bullshit.
It's
Yes.
speaking.
Yes.
Yep.
And he got you right,
Republicans.
hook, line, and sinker all the way to the bottom.
Boy, not
See?
true. Hey,
See?
before we move on,
Let's
I want
hear what she said one more
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
If I was MAGA, I'd be the most pissed
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
all of this because their whole lives.
It was all bullshit.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
They lied to you.
He got you right, hook, line, and sinker all the way to the bottom.
Boy, not true. Hey, before we move on, I've been meaning to do this. Huge shout out to our international audience.
Hey,
Hello,
yeah.
Australia. Hello,
Denmark.
Denmark. Hello, Canada.
Great shout out to the world.
That's what I was trying to say. Great Britain.
Sorry to pause it again, but I'm going to try to keep it quick. But shout out to the world. Canada, Mexico, Australia, I see you. Norway, I see you. When I'm going through these, and I like to comment a lot. Sometimes I gotta tell myself stop commenting, but I do read all the comments from everybody all the channels I watch. Shout out to all you. Norway, Denmark, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand. We're not gonna hear. I haven't heard anything from Argentina. I'm not surprised, or Russia. I'm just saying. But shout out to all y'all around the world, man. I love all of these people out here. We need you. Continue to support us here in America.
Welcome,
Don't give up on us just
you
yet.
know,
I had lots of calls from you guys too.
Ireland, you know, all the time. New Zealand, fucking everywhere.
We're collectively going. Okay,
South Africa,
yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Norway too.
I've
see
been meaning
Norway
to say that
a
for
lot.
a long time. I just wanted to say hello to our international callers, followers, viewers. It's just fantastic to have you here. We have fun.
Yep.
Yeah,
you know what I
we
mean?
do. And
Love
we
it.
just
Soccer
had
fan
the UK
of Norway,
and
by the
Denmark
way.
call in, and they're like, we can't believe what we're seeing.
Oh.
Thank you for being out there, because from out here, it looks like all of you guys are Trumpers. So thank you for letting us know that not all of you are insane.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
No, we're floating around in it. Yeah. Yes.
Who do we got next?
Goody. Okay, so now we have Brad from North Carolina.
Ooh, nice.
And he has a question that we're going to review on the other side. So let's take a listen.
Okay.
Yes, this is Bradley. I am in Hickory, North Carolina. I know by my voice I probably sound like a Republican, but I am in a very Republican area. I am the only Democrat in a very Republican area.
More power to you.
But the problem I have is him building that ballroom, him tearing down the East Wing, him wanting an arch. He's putting a fence around the White House, putting a fence around the reflecting pool, ruined the reflecting pool. The man is not going to leave, and I need to know how we are going to get him out of the office on January the 6th, 2029. How? I mean, he's not going to leave. He's not planning on leaving. The elections are going to be too big to fail. I mean, the whole world's sick of this man. But he is going to hide. He is like a cockroach, and he is not going to leave. And
by the way, look at all of our faces. Because we hear the sadness in his voice. It's a sadness we all feel. It's a frustration. It's a dumbfounded that we have to deal with this authoritarian, fascist, malignant, narcissistic, felon, insurrectionist, PDF, grapist.
We've got to figure something out. And the Democrats need to grow some fucking balls. And they should have done a long time ago and put him in jail before he could run for president again.
Word.
Here we are in reality. We need to think about the future.
Preach.
We need to get this man out of Washington, tear everything he's done down. But the problem is, we need to get him out. Hopefully, I don't wish death on anyone. Hopefully he dies. And if he does, I hope it's on TV for the whole world to watch. That would be so cathartic.
I like that.
I love you guys. Keep up the great work. And we got to figure out how to get rid of this asshole. Have a great
He sounds like such a great guy. And you know what? I'm to the point too where I'm just like him. I'm tired of Democrats being weak. How about fuck you? How about that? How about we don't play by the rules anymore either? You know, we're going to follow the law, follow the Constitution. We're not going to do anything through violence, but we don't give a fuck about your feelings. Okay. And I can hear it in this guy's voice. It's like, what are we going to do? You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get out there and vote. Like, please. We can't afford for the third 75 million people to not vote again. And we need you Republicans that were lied to and you're like, what the happened? Get up, get out, change your party fucking to independent at least. Because right now you're associated. The Republican Conservative Party, that's long gone. It's the Trump cult. They worship him. They worship his family. All for power, money, control. So yeah.
day. and I wish smiles for everyone on Earth.
That's
Brad.
Brad.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much,
Great call.
Brad.
Yeah. So that's
Feel
the
ya, man.
question.
Feel ya.
What do we do? How do
And if it was a left, like they say that we're the evil ones. You see, that guy was kind and well spoken, but if you have somebody on the left that calls in, they're like, "You leftards, you don't know, you demonic creatures and this that," and like these people are like literally degenerates. I'm not playing. Like you could just listen to the way they talk, their facts. Like they don't have any. Like
get out of this, Nick?
none of that.
You can just go think it's over.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
digress.
so from how do we extract him from office at the end of his term? Like, that's a different question.
Yeah.
Like, he literally is not legally allowed to stay in office.
Yeah.
So something really extreme would have to happen, and it's kind of hard to imagine it happening.
And
I think it's probably like worst case scenario is a Republican wins in 2028 and they just pardon him for everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he just like gets to slink away.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
He's
but
going to pardon himself.
hopefully there's a lot of accountability
And
coming,
everybody
fuck
else.
you, Merrick Garland.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
always.
Merrick Garland.
Seconded.
Fuck you, man.
You know, as far as getting him out now, he's not going anywhere. So
Yeah.
we would have to
Jack
extract
Smith
him.
should have been the
25th
attorney
Amendment is
general.
kind of
We
the
might have
only,
had something happen.
Right, which would
only
require
option.
J.D. Vance and most of his
Yep,
cabinet to
cabinet.
do the right thing,
Right.
and everybody knows
Right.
nobody over there does that.
Right.
So
Nope.
I've seen Trump in a few moments over the last 6 months where he's talked about the third term thing. And I mean, he just wore a hat at
I know.
the White House Correspondents' Center that said Trump 2028. But
I think he's trolling.
I think so too.
Mhm.
I actually
Think he's
think
trolling.
when it all
No, 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 no,
actually
no, no,
comes
no.
down to it, I
I don't
think
think
he's going to
he's
leave.
trolling.
Mhm.
But man, so to answer Brad's question, if he was to not leave for some reason, call back then,
Yeah.
because then we'll have a different answer.
Yeah.
I don't want to say something weird yet.
Yeah, and I mean, he is a
He's
kicking,
gonna call
screaming
for,
toddler
yes.
who's
Yeah.
throwing a tantrum. So you can just imagine what on this level that's going to take to get him out of the Walmart. You know what I mean? To stop throwing a tantrum.
He's
Yeah.
gonna call for
Plus,
martial
like,
law.
I mean, I would
He's gonna
love
send ICE
to
to every
believe
blue
that there's
state.
some
He's gonna do whatever he
plan
can.
happening somewhere in some shadow somewhere of like, are they? If we get the House and the Senate in the midterms, which I know, but could there be like a plan with some of the Republicans of like, could we do
Like
something?
impeachment?
Yes,
Yeah.
but like
See?
for real this
There we
time,
go.
you know.
There
I
we
don't
go.
know.
I mean, they
That's what I'm-
tried. You know,
Yeah.
That's
the
what I'm
problem
talking
is
about.
that the
Republicans need
are
to step
just
up.
bootlickers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and corrupt. And,
Yeah.
Republican
and
voters
he should have
need
been
to step
removed
up.
twice already.
Yeah.
You know,
Republican voters, like I said just about a few minutes ago, Republicans are the ones when they get angry, they can go from the ones that are to blame for all this shit. And I'm not talking about Republicans in Congress or in the Supreme Court or like governors and like you know, I'm not talking about any of them. I'm talking about Republican voters. When you step up and you finally say, "I'm pissed off," you're going to change everything. You can be, like I said, you can go from the ones to blame, which you are, to the ones to get credit for getting us out of this shit. So it's time to make a decision. The
And
day of reckoning is
because
here.
of the previous impeachments.
Yeah.
But
I don't know how many
they should
times.
try. I mean, fuck. I mean, he's a criminal.
Yeah. I don't know how many times we have to keep playing this game, but the entire time I've been an American, which is all 50 years on this planet, Republicans have fucked my shit up every single time. The
Yeah.
second you think it's going to get better a little bit, they come in and just wipe everything out. And now we have to spend all the time after we get reelected cleaning all your shit up.
Exactly.
I don't like this
They
show.
make a
I
mess.
agree. Brad, thank you
Yeah.
so
Clean
much
it
for
up.
the call.
Thank you,
Fantastic
Brad.
call.
Every
And
fucking
thanks
time.
for being part of the Danger Corps.
Yeah.
Think about when Biden became president in 2024. He inherited the entire world shut down to a pandemic. With a bunch of conspiracy theorists saying, don't trust doctors, don't trust science, don't trust safety measures, and all this kind of crap. Not just America, the entire world was shut down. This is what he inherited. And they're like, that's your fault. The economy is your fault. But yet, Biden gets us out everything else better than any country by far, tenfold. Gets us out of here. Fixes all the numbers. Saves businesses, you know, all this kind of stuff. And then as soon as Trump comes in, everything goes back to shit. And they say, but Biden was the one that had the worst inflation. No, Biden inherited your shit. Bush had the the recession. Was that what it's called? I'm not sure. Leave it in the comments if you know. And he handed that off to Obama. Obama, blocked by everybody like Mitch McConnell, missing in action, by the way, blocked everything that Obama did. And then as soon as Trump came in, he's like, you see all these great numbers, you see this great economy, because that's what you inherited. And then they fuck it up and we have to fix it. They fuck it up, we have to fix it. We fuck it up, they have to fix it. I'm sick of it. But they're like, we don't like gay people. We don't like black people. We don't like immigrants. I'm just like, oh, God.
But I tell you, if it gets down to it, give us a call back because we might need to go take care of business. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Hypothetically. Anyways, yes.
Okay, so now we're going to go. Do you guys remember Navy Sailor Mike?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I love
Navy Sailor, Navy Salt. Right,
calls like 20 times in a row.
Right, so let's play the. He calls in all the time with like these impersonations, and he's so fucking funny. So just to remind everybody, let's play one of his a medley of all of his calls.
Okay.
Hey, Dan.
Do it again.
Hey, Dangerous Ones, this on good information from an several anonymous sources. Calling back on True Social, #fucktard. Hello, you've reached the office of Mike Johnson, and I'm busy shutting down the house. And,
I remember.
Trump's butt cheeks. This is Lazy Graham. There's a little place called the Slow Gin Bar. You want to meet me there? Welcome to the Donald Trump Voter Registration Hotline. If you're a honky, press 1. You've reached the Pam Bondi hotline. If you intend to lodge a complaint that will not be addressed, please press 2. This is Hillary, Bill's wife. Y'all got to knock this shit out.
Okay, so
I love that.
He'll call in like 6 and 7 times and just do voices and play jokes, and it's really funny. So he's a veteran, and he lives on his boat in the Gulf of Mexico, and we have both agreed through messages that we are never going to call it the Gulf of America, right?
Yeah.
So he was lifing, and we didn't hear from him for a while, but now he's back, and he's got a message about the importance of the midterms coming in November.
Great. Love it.
Hey, this is a Navy Sailor, Navy Salt, and the one thing that I need to, and this is the real me, not the fake me, this is what I need to say to everybody that's out there, you know, the Danger Corps, and anybody else who's out there that's Corps and says, hey man, we're tired of this crap, is you have to get out there and fucking vote. And that's the main thing. And what you have to realize is in the next 100 days, these assholes, these motherfucking Republican fucking stalwart assholes, they're going to do everything they possibly can to scare you from the polls.
Yep.
They're going to do everything they possibly can. And what you have to do with your friends, with your family, with everybody that you've got, is you go down to the fucking polls and tell them to fuck off and go in there and cast your vote. Because these people, they'll try to do everything that they possibly can. If we stand together, and I'm not talking about just Democrats, I'm not talking about just independents, I'm not talking about Republicans, I'm talking about everybody. Because it's our voting booth. Ours. Everybody across the board. It's our fucking booth. And these motherfuckers need to stay the fuck away from it. And let us do our job as citizens of the United States of America to go in and cast our vote and elect our representatives. That's what needs to happen. And these other motherfuckers, I mean, who are these motherfuckers out there that are trying to sway the vote? Let us go in there and do our job. We have a job to do. We have a fucking job to do. And our job is to go out and vote. And vote for who we want to represent us. It's been that way for 250 fucking years. With some slight deviations, and we've corrected them, and it's going in the wrong goddamn direction. And what we need to do is every swinging fucking one of us need to go out there and goddamn vote and get these motherfuckers to understand that they cannot rule the people. The people rule them. And that's what matters. And that's what we have to do. Every swinging one of us. No matter what party you are, no matter where you come from, no matter what religion, what creed, as long as you're legal to vote, go cast your fucking ballot. That's what matters.
Damn. Holy shit.
Tell us what you really think.
I know, right?
Navy sailor coming in hot.
I'm trying to edit it down. I'm like, I'm just going to leave the whole thing because it's too good.
That's him like a sailor. I wish he would.
He really is.
Yeah, and he's
just let it
right.
loose.
Yep.
Just 100%.
That's it. Those are our marching orders.
Yep.
That's the whole ball game.
Yeah.
Freaking
I'm
man.
with Anonymous, I still have a lot of anger at MAGA, but it's like, man, to get out of this, it's going to take all of us. It's like any kind of problem solving. You can stand there and like be pissed that the room's on fire and talk about who started the fire and do all that kind of shit. Or like the entire building is going to burn down.
Yeah.
If you don't start a bucket brigade or start something working together to solve this problem.
Yeah. I like how he was like, and we need every swinging, and it seems like he was going to say dick.
Right.
We need every swinging dick in the earth.
Right.
You know
But he didn't.
But he didn't.
But he didn't.
That's right.
Oh,
great
Thank
call.
you so much.
Yeah.
What a fantastic
and I'm so
call.
glad you're out there and you're doing okay, Mike. Thank you for your service and welcome home.
We're proud to stand alongside of you.
Yes,
truly.
we are. Yes, we are.
Who do we got next?
Okay, so now that brings us to Jacob from Louisiana.
All right.
Jacob.
And he had a hell of a July. Okay.
Oh, boy.
It's important to illustrate.
And then you go to a MAGA Republican, but we don't want women in women's sports because there's like 0.001 men playing in women's sports. It's completely irrelevant, but it's all that matters. We need to protect voting because there's so much fraud, like 0.00001% fraud in the last 20 years. I mean, shut the fuck up. DEI, we can't hire women. We can't let gay people in the military. We hate people. Oh, you're not a Christian, but we hate you, by the way. But because we're Christian and we're patriots, we're American patriots. But you see this Confederate flag that shows that I support the biggest enemy of American history that's killed the most Americans as a part of my heritage. Shut the fuck up. The Confederacy only existed for 4 years. It was created as to go against America. It was the most bloody war in American history. The biggest treasonous traitors, enemies to America is the Confederation. These people have their wires are fucking fucked up. Okay? And as you can see in these videos, you know what? I might have to call this. You might hear me on here ranting and raving, but I'm going to do it here on my channel. Like and subscribe if you agree. Leave your comments. Even if you don't, comment. I don't give a fuck. I really do not care, like, for MAGA people. You leftard, black this, black that. Shut the fuck up. Okay? But if you're a decent human being, like, comment, and subscribe below. And I'll make sure to leave a link to the Dangerous Runs, this original video, and their channel. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. We have to support these people that are getting out the message and bringing us together where we can come together, because it's now or never, man. And you're not alone out there. You're not alone. I promise you that.
To what one stumble in life can result in Trump's America.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Hey, so my name's Jacob. I'm from the Midwest. I was born in California, Lake Tahoe. I'm currently in Louisiana. I've lived in 38 different states.
Oh, whoa. Wow.
I don't even understand what's going on. I'm so tore up. We got recently evicted because I couldn't pay rent because I got a piece of steel through my leg.
Wow.
And the asshole Trump supporter wouldn't give me workman's comp. And so now me, my wife, and 3 dogs are living out of my truck. My alternator just died.
Oh, my God, damn.
I'm just sitting here at a Murphy's gas station getting charged up, and this is Trump's Great America. Yeah. That works. Thank you, y'all. You guys are doing great. I enjoy listening to you guys because it's blowing up the absolute absurdity of what is going on right now in our state of affairs. It's damn, it's ridiculous. Thank you. If you can help, I really appreciate it. We're currently. I'm gonna try to limp this vehicle up north. A buddy of mine says he's got work for me in Wisconsin, but Wisconsin is also kind of a red state too. So, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna fix everything on day one.
Yeah.
Hey, God bless Trump. Trump's the greatest president that ever existed. Fucking morons.
Oh, thank you, Jacob.
Oh,
for
thank
calling.
you so much.
Oh,
you
man.
know.
I know.
Keep us updated.
Yeah. Please
So
let us
sorry.
know. I hope he made it to Wisconsin okay.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I've been there.
Dude, I know.
I've been there.
Oof.
Sitting in a Murphy's.
I won't even get into. I've always worked full time my entire life since I was 15, and I'm 41 now. I recently lost my job due to stress. I'm not going to get into all that, but I started immediately going to work, putting all my work ethic into building jobs. I had 4 online stores. I had a pet store. I had a women's clothing store. I had a Etsy store, which is kind of a side thing, and I had a fitness store. And the first year, I brought in $27,000 gross. So I didn't get all that. It's more like after taxes and stuff. I didn't get all that, so I didn't make as much as I usually make. As soon as Donald Trump was reelected, and all these tariffs came out, because it takes credit to run a business. You have to put money into the business to receive a profit. So I ended up I'm putting all this money into these businesses that are no longer getting any sales. 1 store closed, 2 stores closed, 3 stores closed. Only one I had was Etsy, which is not considered really a store unless you're really successful with that. And in the last 8 months, I had to close that too because I'm not making any sales and I'm just pumping money that I don't have. And my credit cards are going up. My payments per month are going up to the point where I had to file for bankruptcy. Thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you. Meanwhile, he's making billions of dollars. His friends and family are just profiting off the market. Even now, they're having it to where you can sign up for like $100,000 a month subscription to get Trump's Truth Social posts first. This way, you can bet on the market and manipulate the market. I mean, the anger that I heard from that guy's voice, I second that. He has literally destroyed lives in America and around the world. Thousands have died and will die because of USAID, Elon Musk and his fucking Doge. I can't believe that we live in the day we do. Even when I talk to my mom, my mom is like, she's scared. That's what she always says. I'm scared. I've always been scared of this guy. And like when we talk about it, I could just see in her face. She's like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I can't describe what we're going through, and I can't describe MAGA people and Republicans. So sorry for that guy. Hopefully, one day they let them link their GoFundMe or something, because you know what? Even if I had like $100 in my pocket, I would have donated $1. You see what I'm saying? I've always been that guy. If I have something, I'm gonna at least try to share it with somebody else, even when I don't have much at all. You see what I'm saying? And they call that socialism. How dare the humanity? You communist socialist.
gas station in Louisiana,
Charging up your
charging
phone.
up
Sick
your
of
phone,
MAGA. I
and
can't.
yeah,
And your one ray of light is Wisconsin. That's so far
fucking
away.
far away. He's like, I'm going to try to limp it up there. It sounds like he's got no dollars on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just, I feel for you, brother, and I'm so sorry to hear that you're in that situation. Sending love your way.
Please like and subscribe.
And
so help me out,
tough
you know what I'm
stuff.
saying?
But it's really, it all comes back.
If not, it's fine.
And I'm not
Just-
trying to make light of his situation, but he was saying all that stuff, and it's just like, because I have been there, but it's like it's a fucking country song. They took my dog away. They
I was
took
thinking
my
that
I have no
was-
gas.
yeah.
My car's fucked up.
Yeah, because
And-
I'd listened to it a few times over and over and over, and I was just like, "Fuck, that is like a country song."
That is a country song
Yeah.
in real life. You
Yeah.
know, yeah,
and
tough
just
stuff.
the one fucking your workers' comp claim didn't get approved, so now all this shit happens.
Yeah.
and they're just like, money's no object about.
Oh my god, I know.
You know?
It makes me so angry. Yeah. I really hate to hear that,
I know.
Jacob. I'm
I do
sorry to
too.
hear that.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think it's important to play calls like that, though.
Oh,
People
yeah.
need to,
Yeah.
and people who are going through it need to know you're not alone. And the ones who think, "What do you mean? Everything's totally fine.
Right.
It doesn't
Yeah.
affect me. It doesn't affect you." That could be my brother. That could be,
Yeah. Well, we've been doing this show long enough to know that.
And another thing, like they say socialism, like socialist programs like building roads or free school lunches or, Social Security, like they don't, these are the same people that say America's not a democracy. I know a lot of you heard this from Republicans out there today. America's not a democracy. We've never been a democracy. This is how dumb they are. But at the same time, once upon a time, MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene, said that she wants to split red states from blue states, and I was like, "What the? Are you crazy?" But at this point, it's gotten so bad. I'm like, "Yeah, do it. Give them Louisiana and Mississippi and North or whatever. Give them the red states. Give them Texas. Of course, it would all have to be one big election to decide, but." The people in the blue states like California and New York contribute more to federal taxes than any red state. You see what I'm saying? These red states don't have to have free healthcare or Social Security or or free school lunches or food assistance. Yeah, don't give them any of that. And at the same time, don't tax them for any of that, but let the blue states do what they do. They're going to maintain their taxes, which they pay into more than any red state, and offer their people that align with blue states free healthcare, childcare, college, community college, things like that, Social Security, retirement benefits. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want it, red states, if you want to call it all socialism, how about you just fucking shut the fuck up and go away? How about that?
That a lot of the Danger Corps, a good.
But yet, red states use socialist programs more than any blue state at the same time.
A section of the Danger Corps is in the same damn situation.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's just heartbreaking.
Yeah, it
heartbreaking
really is.
stuff.
It really is. But you're not alone, Jacob. You're with us and here, and call us back or write me if you can and let us know how you're doing.
Yeah.
Ben, if you just need to vent, give us a call.
Everybody jump in the comments. Give Jacob some love.
Give Jacob some love. Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
I know.
I think I got a, let's see, right here. Starting with me.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with a kiss for Jacob. All right. Who do we got next?
Okay, this next one is an anonymous farmer from Indiana, and they're calling in with a message for those diehard evangelicals about the stakes of the next election.
Okay.
Hi. I was a white evangelical farmer from Goshen, Indiana, who used to be a long-time Republican until Donald Trump came along. And then I could not vote for Donald Trump. So I went into the voting booth and I pulled the lever for the Democrat. And I was told that it would be a sin to vote Democrat. So I went out to my car and I prayed, and I asked Jesus to forgive me for voting Democrat. And I'm here to proudly say to you Republicans, if you think it's a sin to vote Democrat, Jesus forgives people who vote Democrat. And this is a very important election. We need to go out there and vote Democrat so that this evil regime can be taken care of properly. I'm never so glad that I voted against him. It tells us in the Bible that we are supposed to resist evil, not vote for it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, first of all, thank you so much for calling.
Yeah. Thank you.
I got a lot to say about that one.
Yeah.
I mean, let me just say this, that first of all, I appreciate that you did that, and I appreciate that you went out and prayed afterwards. I consider myself a quasi-Christian, and I would tell you that, the thing that I've learned about Republicans is they're all full of shit. They don't really believe any of that. They don't care about abortion. So, like, this idea, and it makes me angry too, because Trump also overturned that rule that when you go to church, they can't, preach from the pulpit about politics.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's been overturned now. And it just makes me angry because it's like a lot of folks like our caller were previously are being misguided.
Yeah, that's what makes me the most mad about it. Is that's a direct message to the other evangelicals.
Yeah,
like,
thank you for calling.
Yeah, they've been feeding you guys a line of bullshit, man.
Yeah, I like the guy in the middle. He always says, "This really makes me angry." The guy, even though he voted for a Democrat, he felt that he had to pray to God as a Christian for doing so, and he had to warn other Republicans, "It's okay. You will be forgiven by God if you vote for Democrats." As a Democrat, as a Christian myself, I know not to judge others. I believe in the teachings of the Bible. I don't hate gay people. I don't hate you because you might be atheist. I don't hate you because you're a woman. I don't hate you because you have health care or that you show your hair or whatever. That's called Christian nationalism. That's called indoctrination. That is not Christianity. I'm telling you right now, that's not. And the same Christianity that in the 90s where you saw the huge TV shows like on Channel 2, and there's a huge stadium full of people watching a preacher, and the preacher walks in the crowd and he touches somebody, and then all of a sudden they can walk. Right? It was all a lie. It's a grift. And these same pastors are the ones that have 6 jets and are worth millions and millions of dollars. This is the same thing that Trump and these angelic, I'm not even going to say the word, evangelicals do. This is what they do. It's a grift, and they use Christianity as a tool for money and power. That is not Christianity. Oh my God! It's so sad that I have to explain this.
And
I know everybody that agrees with me out there.
It stings to wake up. I know, but it's time.
Yeah. It's just rough because you have like brainwashing from the media.
Yeah.
So if you're in the MAGA bubble, you're getting the Fox News bullshit and the AM radio bullshit and the podcast bullshit. And then you go to your place of worship and you're getting other kinds of bullshit that makes politics like a part of your like religious identity,
right?
Which is just going to more deeply ingrain that. I mean, it's a really tough problem to solve.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
And it's so interesting to hear his conviction on like I had to go out to my car and pray for forgiveness for voting. I mean, I kind of can't believe that. I mean, I do believe him, but I can't believe that. It's like we're the party, or the Democrats are the party of forgiveness, of helping
your neighbor.
It's what Jesus would be. If Jesus had to pick a party, he would have picked that one. You know what I mean?
That's the most evil of the whole thing is they are telling people that it's a sin to make a moral and conscious choice.
Yeah. Yeah. Just terrible.
That's fucked up.
I really, really do appreciate your call. Thank you so much for calling.
I like hearing from like Republicans in Indiana who are like, I didn't have a choice. I had to pray about it, but I had to do it because I can't support this anymore.
I got nothing but respect for you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who else we got?
This last call is Deborah from DC.
Deborah!
And she is telling us what her little small acts of resistance are.
Oh, cool.
Fantastic.
Hi there. This is Deborah. Just letting you know what I do to resist. I work in DC. And when I'm walking down the street in the morning, noon, or in the evening, getting to or from my car or wherever I'm going, when I see a caravan coming with Trump, with all the black cars and police, whether I'm in my car or standing on the street, I just open my windows in my car and put both of my arms out the window and give them all the fucking finger. I give them all it while they're going down the street with Mr. Trump in the car. I don't give a shit what they think. I do it when I'm standing on the street, too, and they block everybody from crossing the street. Nobody's touched me yet.
Oh, thank you, Deborah.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Wow, Deborah.
Hope, man.
Yeah. Deborah from from DC. Thank you so much. My goodness. That's what we needed to end the week on.
It's like, it's heavy out there, and we're all starting to go, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And then we got Deborah's out there going, wait a minute.
Yeah. What a great group of calls.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, it really is. We're all in this together, you guys.
Yeah. Why don't you be part of the show and give us a call, 503-212-4600.
Oh, we have a bonus call, too. We have a call of the day at the end.
Oh, Dangerous Call of the Day.
Yeah.
Call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can remain anonymous. You can also email us at shout@thedangerousones.com. Fantastic. Sending love to Jacob out there at the Murphy's gas station. Hopefully he's made it by now to Wisconsin. Boy, I sure hope so. Yeah. I hate to hear that stuff.
Yeah.
I've been there, man.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
Well, listen, until next time, be safe, get into good trouble, get into fun trouble. And remember, we are all the dangerous ones. Bye-bye. We love you guys.
Love you guys.
Here's the Dangerous Call of the Day.
Hi, guys. This is Rick from New Jersey. It turns out that I'm a recipient of SNAP, and one of my main reasons for voting in the midterms, I ended up with, I'm down to $48 a month in SNAP benefits, only because I make $1,200 a month in income, and I still pay half the rent, I still pay half the utilities for my place. My roommate pays the other half. But they took me down from $292 a month in food stamps down to $48 per month with no warning. It just happened. And I've been fighting with this ever since, and I don't have enough to get by. It's ridiculous. So needless to say, I'm voting in the midterms. And I'm definitely voting Democrat. Good luck. Take care. Thanks. Keep doing what you're doing. We appreciate you. Bye.
Well, there you have it. I know I went on long rants, tangents during this one, but if you agree with me, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. You know, let's all stick together. I need some support, right now, starting a new channel. And make sure you comment below. I love the conversations in the comments below. People may disagree. People may show support for each other's comments. You're going to have those MAGA trolls in there once in a while. You leftards, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. But yeah, until next time, y'all have a good one. I was going to cover this one right here. Officer Tatum versus 20 black liberals. 2-hour long video. But we all know that is rage bait. Rage bait. If I get on that, the 2 hours is going to be 4 hours. So I'm going to leave that one alone. Maybe I'll cover little clips here and there in the coming days. But until then, y'all, stay positive. Look forward to the future. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.